to good use.
Okay. Actually, do have more to clear out.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
There we go. Some more of those. Only 3 dynamite left. That's rough.
I'll hold on to that for you. See anything you like?
Okay, let's exit the main menu. Yes. Start. Would like to get the Crucible DLC at some stage. Might be a good way of trying to farm up the legendaries.
See anything you like?
Hate how you can't just auto run to the, like you can target an NPC and run to them, but you can't do the same thing for the table.
I'll keep an eye on this. Come see what's left of my wares.
Cracks is the foul. Okay, now the crossing here is the right one. I just misremembered it. I have to go up here. It's only level 1. Need to boost that up higher. The higher this goes, the better. While it boosts cold damage and stuff I'm not focusing on, it does boost, give me a chance of boosting my electrical damage. And boosted electrical damage would serve me quite well. Powderos, Protector of the Pack. Oh yeah, it did very well there. Still, I find it funny how Homestead gives a damn that I'm killing Wendigo on the other half of the world. Again, you could probably grind up a rep with Homestead for killing beasts, silver, and Forgotten God content. And I presume there is beasts over there. It's just, damn it, I want to get this before I move on. Because this stuff will be more relevant now than, into Forgotten God content. So I looted a person over there last time. Maybe it changes. A chilled flamethrower, right? Intriguing proposition. God damn. What time is it? It's only 20 past 2 and I'm already starting to feel tired. Fantabulous. God damn. Ooh! Tome of the Arcane Wastes. Legendary offhand. 37% all damage, 7% crit damage. 97 for 37 37% all damage, 7% crit damage, 97% elemental damage, 502 energy, 68 offensive ability, 3 energy regen per second, 20% energy regeneration, 13% to skill cooldown reduction, 1 to all skills. Unleash a beam of arcane destruction that obliterates everything it touches, piercing through foes as it erases them from existence. This is a channeled skill and must be held down to maintain. At 100% cast speed, obliteration deals damage and drains energy every 0.3 seconds. 72 energy cost, 0.3 second skill recharge. 3,383 to 4,003 elemental damage. 3,604 electrocute damage over 2 seconds. 40% crit damage. 1 sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Sorry, I had to stop there. I was starting to feel exceedingly tired. And, yeah, I needed a moment to try and perk myself up, turn on the fan for a bit. You know, that kind of thing. And I think I'm better now. Did get to see a bit of a funny video there of Devil May Cry 3? 4? I'm not sure. But it's before boss fight, Dante and the boss. It's like they're being very dramatic up on a stage. It's hysterical. I really want to get around to those games. Just not sure when I'll do it. Nor am I sure what slot I'll put it on my channel. I can worry about that later. But never ever played any game like that before. The Devil May Cry series. So that'll be fun. So let me just close the folder. So Grim Dawn, OBS. I'm recording. You can hear me. You could hear the game. Hear me, hear the game. I'm recording. You have footage. Good. Just have to be thorough. So yeah, that's nice. It's obviously it's not for me, but it is nice. I was just thinking there, I keep seeing people making cold Aether Ritualists, for melee. But Shaman doesn't really boost up cold or Aether. So I'm thinking neither of them really boost up what the other, elements the other is good at. So I'm just thinking, I imagine that would mean that either is really valid to go down, Aether or lightning, physical lightning. At least I'm hoping that's the case. That or I've really stumbled down the wrong path. Take a look at Bounty. That's a bit of a rough one, but sure. Then again, I can look up the undergrowth and find out where it spawns. Yep, there's only 3 locations. So one's north of the Ugdenbog Rift, one's south of the Barnholm Rift, and one's over towards the Ugorian 2.0. The Hillbilly Ugorian. So, locations. One here, and one here. Feels so weird not having summons. Feels so weird. Pick up the Vine Ring in a moment. Need 1,885 more. Thinking after this one, I might just go and run the other thing. The dungeon thingamajiggy. The roguelike. Have to give my inventory a good scouring and management. Then I can. I'll also have to get a skeleton key. I think I still have one in my bags. Should do. I think I made enough for all the currently available ones, then I got an extra one. So yeah, the barrel home one is the one we're gonna have to go with. But yeah, after doing this one and turning it in, I'm thinking, and clearing my inventory and all that, it's on to doing the other thing. Oh, actually, I could beat up the fake Ugorian. That is an option. We'll get some goblins out of it. No, it'll be another chance at a legendary, so I suppose I can't really say no, can I? Yes. That didn't res. Any of these plants can res and give another thing. Just kind of have to wait till they finish their death animation. I do like the one that commandeers the giant flower that was already there. That is a nice little thing to it. But yeah, I think I will go beat up the fake Ugorian. I don't know if I'll get any rep for it. Actually, I will. There's beasts protecting it. But, yeah, it's just mainly the chance at an extra legendary is what's appealing to me. And I got to kill a random beast hero there. Witch Guard. An epic shield. 8% less from undead. 8% less damage from undead. 467 health. 5% physique. 23% vitality resistance, 12% health to all pets. Lich Guard. In times of great danger, the Lich Guard protects its bearer from lethal harm. Activates when health drops below 20%. 45-second skill recharge. 5-second skill duration. 5-second duration. 80% damage absorption. That's nice. So activates below 20% health. 45-second skill recharge, 5-second duration, 80% damage absorption. Not half bad. Boom, baby. And the Voltos reached rank 4. Every rank gets that bit better. Which is fantastic. Though part of me is feeling like maybe it's not the right one to have. Fumbling a few of my hits. Though apparently I have a 100% chance of actually hitting it, the guy. Perplexing. Maybe the fumbles weren't aimed at me. 71. This is level 71. Okay, you know what? I am actually pretty happy with this change. I am a lot burlier. A lot burlier. Every boat is destined to meet its true mark, regardless of who stands in its way. Empowered Will of Fate. It's an epic two-handed ranged weapon, 39 elemental damage, 10% chance of 943% elemental damage, 25 spirit, and 49 offensive ability. There's also 1-2 demolitionist and arcanist. Empowered essence of Baronot. Trapped residual essence of the great beast Baronot. 1-all skills, 10 elemental damage, 52% elemental damage, 3% attack speed, cast speed, 18% elemental resistance, 18% Aether resistance, 12% elemental. Nice. Empowered Marauder's Fury. It's a demolitionist arcanist gun. It's an epic one-handed ranged weapon, 10 to 14 fire damage, plus 88% fire damage, plus 109% cold damage, 60% of physical damage converted to fire, 8% attack speed, 25% fire resistance, and 2 to explosive strike. Marauder's Judgment, Judge, Jury, and Executioner. There's 4 bits to it: ammo belt, gloves, fury, and justice. Guess 2 guns. 65 offensive ability for 2. For 3, 14 fire, 14 cold. For 4, 1 to both demolitionist and arcanist. But yeah, I was substantially tankier there, like, god damn. Part of me is wondering, you know what, maybe this character could actually make it on Elite. Wonder if they could make it on Ultimate. If they could make it on Ultimate, I'll be quite happy. Okay, the Coven seeks an unusual relic to aid them in their rituals. The Mistborn trolls of the Broken Hills have learned the art of crafting what is known as a Mistborn talisman, which the shamans use to crudely wield magic. The Coven wishes to study its magic for their own purposes. As a compensation, the Coven will relinquish some blood of Catan they've gathered. Sure. I should be able to make that. I think with the Mistborn talisman, you get actually a, you know, like a savagery tier ability. It's not like a left click is, you know, your common attack, then primal strike is your, well, the way I do it is, you know, cadence, savagery, you put that on left click because you can just hold that down and spam it. While on right click, you put down the meteor abilities that have, you know, a cooldown. So, I think with the Mistborn Talisman, you get a left-click ability. Actually, I don't have it. Guile! 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 Yes! Now I can't help but have his team playing in my head. So, Mistborn Talisman. Mistborn Talisman Blueprint. Okay, it can drop off 2 people. Voldrat the Destroyer in Smuggler's Pass, or Belgor the Swamp King. And it gives you Troll Rage. Wage battle like a ruthless half-troll. When used as your default weapon attack, Troll Rage throws you into an ever deeper fury with every strike, but at the cost of focus. 8 energy cost, 7 charge levels, 30%, 50%, 65%, 80%, 90%, 100%, and 110%. 135% weapon damage, 28 physical damage, but minus 35 offensive ability. And it can get benefit from a variety of completion bonuses. 3% to Cunning, Physique, Cunning, or Spirit. 3% to both Physique and Cunning, Physique and Spirit, Spirit and Cunning, and then 3% all 3 at the same time. 10% physical damage, 8% Pierce, 10% Cold, Fire, Lightning, Acid, Vitality, Chaos, Bleeding, 5 to Aether, 13 to Poison, 13 to Internal Trauma, Fire, Frostburn, Electrocute, Vitality Decay, and 3 to Offensive Ability. Keep in mind those were each individual ones. I would stipulate if you got 2 at the same time. It's just a lot of them had the same percentage rather than saying 10% to fire, 10% to cold. I just kind of slurred it a bit. So yeah, I could have actually gone Occultist Shaman, got a Mistborn Talisman that would have handled the default strike, and got a, the Necromancer ability for the Bone Rift for the right hand. That could have worked. But I am somewhat happy with the character I have now. I kind of feel bad about him not being as beefy as he could have been if I chose better, but c'est la vie, c'est la vie. So, let us head to... We will go here soon enough. Let us head to here, and we'll run over to beat the shit out of the Swamp King. So random rock there is random. The running animation on those zombies. The monsters have reduced armor but increased retaliation. Okay. Are they even skilled to my level? Or close enough? 50. So 63. Nope, not skilled, nearly close enough. So Swamp King. Swamp King is over here, I think. They're killing themselves by shooting me. Nope. I was hoping, some seem to slightly higher level than their compatriots, but no. None of them are actually burly enough to actually give me anything. The king might be a different kettle of fish, but we won't know that until I get to slap him in the face. And here he is. Yeah, nah. 12 levels lower than me. Give it to me. Bastard. Wait. This is the last bit of the set I wanted. Oh. Shucks. Thank you. Okay. Smuggler's Pass, though. At the Demon's Gulch, then we can run back into the pass. It'll get us that bit closer to the Mook. Look, you're worth even less of my time. Okay, 36 defensive ability, 9% chance to avoid projectiles, increases shield damage block by 16%, armor absorption by 11, and pierce resistance by 25. Also get 35% Aether and Chaos Resist. It has lost a notable quantity of health, conning, physique, and spirit, but I'm now a little bit tankier in regards to armor rating, ever so slightly, but mainly resistances. I'm not really happy with it, to be honest. I just wanted to finally have a complete fucking set. But yeah, anyway, the troll bloke should be just down here. Hopefully, he'll drop it. If not, I'll... fuck you. You have to kill the troll bloke to actually get past that barricade. Here's where minions will be handy. They'll just be calling these, but I suppose there's even little usefulness in that, because these are completely worthless to me. Part of me feels maybe I should level a Witchblade. I have a few Witchblade legendaries and all that shit. But yeah, that's my next character. But no, I should go for something new. Thank you! And it seems to drop him off him directly rather than off the other thing with him. But anyway, at least with access to that, I can justify, say if I did want to make a character who didn't end up actually getting a default a weapon attack from his classes, I could just slap that on them. Though I suppose I would have to make him get him to level 25 first. But also, now I have actually a proper looking set. At least in regards to helmet, shoulders, and chest. Ooh, that looks cool. Troll Bone Crusher. Treat savagery. Huh. Okay, I did not know I needed this. Troll Bone Crusher. It can drop off named trolls. It can also be purchased from Benwald. There's 4 different iterations of it, just in scaling potency. It's all about savagery and increasing bleeding damage and giving you bleeding damage. Like, the best one, level 70, gives you 57 bleeding damage over 3 seconds, 65% bleeding damage, and 3 to savagery. All iterations give 3 to savagery. So, it can drop off of, at least here, 3 trolls. Bilgor the Swamp King, Golgoth the Rampaging, and Voldrak the Destroyer. Though, I'm guessing there's others, that's just the only ones they named here. Let's go check out Benwald. Okay. Good, escape key does nothing. Good. I was in OBS when I hit escape key. I was like looking at the game through it, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm back in the game. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, you dumbass. So, let's see. You could hear the game, you can hear me, and it is recording, and you have footage. You have footage, good. Alright, let's go get this fucking axe. Actually, while I'm here, let's go get that note. Have to head down to here. Well done. What? Wait, actually, these go to 58. No, I could actually kill these for sight. Funny, considering... Weren't the... Actually, no, I was wrong earlier. Yes, I remember now. I was going to say the Kaiman's people up by Fort Icon. I can get shit off them. I was wrong. Then I remembered I was wrong. Shrine of the Forgotten God. They only mentioned the Mandicores, none about Kaiman's people here. Hidden remains. Empowered final march. Every step bears the weight of 1,000 soldiers who lost their lives to Chantic forces. 59 physique, 45 defensive ability, 7% move speed, 6% physical resistance, 16% ATR resistance, 26% slow resistance, 2 to blitz, 2 to crushing verdict. I cannot find a single reference to this stonework in any of my books. The inscriptions don't match anything in the records. In any records. This language probably hasn't been spoken aloud in over 1,000 years. What long forgotten god was once worshipped here? Why do we know nothing about it? The hideous carvings depict a gruesome scene. Was it a wicked god? It can't be Empyrean. The three were never depicted in such a way, and besides, the witch gods were not known to embrace such open displays of devotion. They preferred the secret places hidden from sight and the light of day, where the forwards could practice without the fear of the Luminari discovering their covens. I was under the impression that the Imperium had stamped out all the heretics in the last bloody crusade across Irulan over a century ago. The Inquisitors were quite thorough, given the catastrophic death tolls recorded. Surely, nobody had survived to invoke whatever power was trapped within these stones. Let me start again. I was under the impression that the Imperium had stamped out all the heretics in their last bloody crusade across Irulan over a century ago. The Inquisitors were quite thorough, given the catastrophic death tolls recorded. Surely nobody had survived to invoke whatever power was trapped within these stones. And yet, the monolith is warm to the touch, and its torches are lit, as if someone visited regularly. The carving hums with strange power that sends a chill down my back. Perhaps it is best that this place be left alone. At least I stir whatever lies dormant within the ancient depths. Nesmith Ostram, the first scribe of the Silver Tower. The person, fucking with people on Steam was claiming that there's actually a dungeon hidden here that you can't see if you don't adjust your camera angle, which wouldn't be the case for Grim Dawn. Turning your camera angle is optional. There's that's the shtick of it. You can adjust the camera angle, but you never need to. It certainly made some things easier, like that, getting that one chest, but that was it. They wouldn't, have a dungeon hidden like that. Ooh. Starfire. But yeah, now after reading that note, it's making me wish there was a dungeon or something. Because, you know, like the obelisk was warm to the touch, and, you know, power in the depths and all this, and it's like, oh, don't get me all excited. Oh, you know, it's disappointing me. I could kiss you. But yeah, oh yeah, what I was reading out earlier about the Troll Bone Crusher was probably just like the base, what it gives you baseline, and then you know, the other stuff is rolled onto it. I know I don't need the second one, but I'm fucking buying it. Skeleton key, it's okay. I was hoping he could drop something else as well, but apparently not.
Gotta be more scrap metal.
You better be fucking grateful. Got so lucky with it. 400. Yeah, I can respect that. And but a Catan. The witch Janaxa has betrayed the Coven and turned to the ways of the Wendigo. She must not be permitted to continue down this foul path. Find her in the southern end of Ogdenbog and kill Janaxa, the betrayer. The Coven set aside some of her ritual supplies as compensation. I think this is her place. But yeah, I wonder if a melee ritualist shaman one could work in ultimate. Maybe if I got the right site, you know? There isn't really an overlapping synergy though. They have a few buffs going, but that's it, you know? Yeah, here's Genix's Den. I doubt it. Like, ultimate requires you to have a very focused, specialized build, and what I have here isn't that. Part of me doesn't want to go Paladin though, you know? It's meant to be quite tanky and quite burly, but the one I saw, like, they're able to just stand there and just go toe to toe with the Mad Queen, for example. Actually, I should take another crack at her myself, but I would definitely be, you know, up to that challenge. I was gimping myself the first time round, putting way too many points into the minions that just weren't, you know, up to snuff, because I wasn't putting even more into them. But in terms of gear and buffs and all that. But yeah, you need a very focused build and whatnot, synergies and whatnot. I think Necromancer Arcanist works. I think also Shaman Arcanist, because Arcanist boosts, I think, Lightning and Aether, so it would work with either. I think it does. You know, there's buffs there, but these two don't synergize really that well. You know, sure, they both may give you, like, say, both have their own version of Feral Hunger. You know, but, you know, that's not... So you got an extra bit of life drain, you know? Or, you know, conversion to health. Not really a synergy. Christ, I'm actually using for nothing here beyond these two. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting going Necromancer right now. Very much a shaman, which is funny given how I started off with this. But anyway, you know, this is, you know, more vitality draining. This is more vitality draining up here. You know, minions, buff to pets. And while there is buffs to pets here, and there's some actual vitality damage up here, it's very much a majorly minor part. This is all about vitality draining, cold damage. I think there's also a bit of Aether. But this is all about physical bleeding, bit of eternal trauma. You know, there isn't really much overlap. Well, yeah, there is the pets, but I'm completely ignoring the pets now. You know? So, there isn't this synergy here, and while it is doing better now, substantially better, I don't think it will ever be well enough to handle something like Ultimate. Then again, if I just play him as a straight shaman, maybe it'll work. I wonder if there's a soul shaman build. Probably not. From what I remember the guide, it was always the 2 classes. So yeah, that's disappointing. Still, right, I'm flip-flopping on Epic. Or Elite, sorry, Elite. It's difficulty 2. I'm flip-flopping on that. Ignoring Veteran. Flip-flopping on that. I may bring this character into it, or I may not. I might give it a shot on him, but that might be as far as I go. Or, I might see through to the end. I'm not sure. If I do end up seeing it through to the end, I might give Ultimate a shot on this guy. But I can't say any more beyond that.